So, how to generate a random number in a range in JavaScript. Yeah, so welcome guys. I did a video teaching how to generate a random number in JavaScript, but the video did not emphasize getting a random number in a range. For starters, or if you don't really know how Math.random works, or you just want to have a general idea, because that video somehow links to this video, you may want to click on this on-screen link to watch it. If you watch that, watching this video and understanding this will definitely be a breeze. But if you have some experience with Math.random or JavaScript in general, I don't think this should really throw you off. So actually that video generates a simple random number. But with the way Math.random works, that video actually generates a random number in a range. And it may be not so easy to tell, but actually it is, because 0 works as the minimum with Math.random. Remember, Math.random works generates a pseudo random number between just 0 and 1, of which 0 is inclusive. So like if you look at this code now, Math.random is giving us anything between 0 and 1. And if we should get 0, 0 multiplied by anything is 0, meaning the minimum will serve as 0. And whatever we add here will give us 5. So here, so between 0 and 5, that's it. It also works as a range, but we may want a custom range, not between 0 and anything. We may want between 5 and 20. We may want between 20 and 100. But let's opt for something more practical. We may want a random number for it for dice, and the die faces are between 1 and 6. So we can try to generate a random number between 1 and 6. Let's see how this will be. So I will say generate a random number between 0 and 6. Okay, let me just comment this out first. Let's just say let random number, we assign Math.random. Okay, so this is between 0 and 1, remember? And we want to get, we want to get between 1 and 6. So we want Math.random times what now? Times what? We can get Math.random times the difference. If we should get the difference is this is the minimum and this is the maximum. So we want to get a difference, and the difference is 5. And remember, the random works between, it gets us between 0 and 1, of which 0 is inclusive. So 0 times 5 will give us 0, remember. And 1 times 5, 0.9 times 5 will give us 4.9 something, remember. Okay, so this is what we'll do. Remember, we don't get 1 with a random number generation here. We can get 0.999, and 0.999 times 5, that's 0.999 times 5 times 6, times 6 is 5.94. Okay, look at that. But no, 0.99 times 5 will give us 4.95. Remember, we're subtracting between 6 minus 6. We're subtracting 1 from 6. So that is 5. So what we can get as maximum is 4.95 something. Remember, we can't get, ground number is not going to give us 1. They can give us 0. That is crucial. So let's console log random first to just see where we're heading. So you can just end, save, can come here, reload. 1.43, 4.5 something, 1.34, 1.77, yeah. So it's almost giving us something good, but we have to click a lot of tests, you understand, to see the fallibility of this stage we're in here. This is still vulnerable code because it may get us 0. This Math.random may get us 0. I remember 0 multiplied by anything will remain 0. So we have to account for that to make our minimum be this. So to account for that, we have to add back the minimum. And this is what we'll do. It's simple enough, though. We just have to be careful of the brackets here. And we want the Math.random to only cover the difference between the maximum and the minimum. To only cover the difference, then we can now add back 1. Then we can put the semicolon here. Then we can reload. Hold on. Oh, sorry, I commented this out. So yeah, we can reload 4.83. See, that's very close to 6. 1.03. We're not going below 1 at all. 4.93, 3.2, 1.06. So this is how we do it. But another thing to take note of is we're having the floating number, we're having a lot of decimal points. A lot of what do we call it? Decimal places are way too long, so we can just round that down to, let's say, 2. So how we'll do this? How we'll do that is we can say random number equals, we can say math.round. You know what? We can make it a one-liner. We can just say math.round. It has its own brackets. Math.round. Hold on. Okay. We'll just do this. Okay. 1. We can just do it like this. Yeah. Math.round. Yes. Then we can multiply by 100. Hold on. Yeah. Put another bracket here. Okay. And here. You can put another bracket here. And then divide everything by 100. Then you can save the console random number. So 5.54, 1.33, 4.14, 3. So that's how we do it. If what I've just done is a bit fuzzy, I'll just explain that an easy way to round numbers up to 2 places is just using you can just multiply by 100. If you multiply by 100 and divide by 100, you would round up to 2 decimal places. So that's how to get a random number between 1 and 6. So if you're looking for a piece of code that gets you a random number between 1 and 6, if you're developing a game that involves dice, you can easily use this code. Okay, and down in the description section, I will share a link to my code pen where I have the whole code base for this. So in case you need to copy and paste for any work you're doing, just click on the description box and copy the link to my code pen and just get a piece of code. So thank you and catch you on the next video. Bye.